So my name is Irima Gungor. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. And right now I'm in Lithuania filming for my documentary, Game Changer, Lithuania's Nonviolent Revolution. That started from my dissertation on Lithuania's freedom movements, and I use Lithuania as a successful example of what a peaceful nonviolent resistance movement that gains democracy looks like. In the time that I studied here in Lithuania for 3 weeks, 3 years ago, I taped all of those interviews, and one day my grandmother said, "What are you going to do with all of this great history that you have? Are you going to do something with it, or are you going to just let it sit there? You can't just let it sit there." So after the other dream team came out, I decided, okay, maybe there's something we can do to kind of give a bigger picture story of how this successful movement came about. So that's kind of the short story version of how the documentary that I'm doing came to be. And that is why I'm here. I've been here since June. We've been filming with several different people. We've had a few articles come out as well. And we're really excited at where the direction that the project is taking. We're actually filming with Andrius Mamontovas this week. So lots of exciting things happening right now. But that's what I'm doing here. I went to North Central College in Naperville, Illinois. And it was a primarily dry campus. They had a strong policy about no alcohol on the college premises unless it was for a school-sanctioned event. Most of the time, we have a huge student activities board. We also have 60 different student activities organizations ranging from academic, religious, sports, or even just the general student union activities, and we also have a student government. There was never a lack of things to do at North Central. If you wanted to join, whatever your specialty or interest was, there was a group for it. And there still is, and it grows every year. There are more organizations that form every year. My particular interests were in service organizations, as well as international club and things like that. Find a good activity to do kind of thing. And like I said, there was never a shortage of those kinds of activities. What I've noticed in the time that I've been here, which has been more long-term than usual, and this is my 4th visit to Lithuania in the last 3 years, it seems like there isn't a huge focus on student life. It's you go to lecture and you leave. That's it. There's no this is, when you go to university, it's like, I go to this university and I'm proud and this is what we do and this is how I meet all my friends. And, there's people connect through their majors or they connect through clubs, and it just kind of seems like there isn't that kind of structure for Lithuanian universities here. There is a lack of student union or student government. There's no emphasis on creating organizations or clubs that would kind of give a more social vibe to the campus. It feels like there's not enough of a social life emphasis on student life. That's what I've noticed. Okay, so I think, obviously in the United States, there would be a huge problem if a university decided to build a bar on campus. It would not be well received. It would probably actually halt funding from donors and alumni, because it's not something that you should promote. Universities should not be promoting drinking to students. It's not a good idea. The one thing that I always know about schools is students need a central place to meet, hang out, have a cup of coffee or a hot meal, that's how people bond. Student restaurant, as opposed to an expensive place that serves alcohol, it seems like almost a no-brainer. Have the cafe, because that way students can bond with each other. They can sit together and talk. If you have comfortable chairs, if you have a warm place to sit, especially in the wintertime, then obviously it would probably be better if you had a canteen as opposed to an expensive restaurant. So I think as opposed to a restaurant, a student cafeteria would be better because the cafeteria has everything you need. It's more affordable for the students, and it's a place to get together and have also a student social life. I don't think an expensive restaurant would even bring that kind of result. And a university really needs a place where students can feel welcome and included, as well as be able to afford it and not worry, well, can I actually go here because it's too expensive? I support LT Campus 100%.